Hello. Hello, Iris? I actually love that name. That's a really good name. But then I like any flower-themed name. I think all of them are really good. I think Dahlia might be my favorite of the flower-themed names. But that's also because I'm associating it with Dahlia from Ace. Well, I love Hate. She's kind of the worst. How do I get you back? There you go. Okay, so when last we left off, what the fuck were we doing? When last we left off, I looked through my journal and I figured out what we were doing last time. We were going into the forest. We're going to the deep, dark woods. I assume it's based on the flower, not the other iris. You know what's kind of funny? I literally uploaded the AI Somnium VODs onto YouTube. And I was actually thinking last night, wow, it's so crazy how there's so many different meanings for iris. That's crazy. Literally last night. I did assume flower. I didn't think I. Okay, have you guys seen my new outfit? It's so cute. It's warm and fuzzy. It's warm and fuzzy Coco. Coincidence. Indeed. Whoa. You see that? You see that? Let me fix that. Nope. That's not the right button. The heck? That's even worse. Oh no. There we go. All right. Settings. Add-ons. I think that was it. I think I did it first try. All right, brilliant. We had the blur. The blur was coming into the actual game, and y'all know I love my depth of field, but I don't like when it's clipping into the face. I would love a coat kind of like that. Me too. I would love this kind of coat for sure. I've got a yellow raincoat that I really like. I did actually draw Coco in that, and I loved it. She would also look really cute in that. But I don't have other yellow coats, and I should. I've got yellow skirts, I've got yellow jumpers, I've got yellow shirts, but I don't got a yellow coat. We also need to traverse all the way over there, so let's get onto our bike. Get going. Me who often watches on 360p, I see no difference. That's fair. That's fair. Are you on phone or anything right now? Because I know Mark is... I don't know how the fuck Mark watches my videos. He's like always on 360p and I'm like, are you watching me? Like, sometimes it's like while he's walking Molly. Sometimes it's like he's at work and he's just hiding under his desk. Sometimes it's while he's like driving. I'm like, what? Why are you doing this? Then again, I'm no better. Sometimes I put on streams on my phone while I'm walking to places. Like while I'm walking. Just what the heck. You're at home on your laptop. Oh, I see. Okay, that's better then. Practice safe streaming. Happy Thursday! Happy Thursday, Amphi. Amphi? This is the second time I've done this. Why? Why do I keep calling you Amphi? Hello, Alti. Hello. It's because when I think about you two, you're both like STEM in my head, even though Amphi's not. Amphi's the librarian, not STEM. Although they are a little bit. They're very dark academia when I think about it. Sometimes you see the pixels and like you can crunch on them. They're actually a very yummy snack. That's fair. That's true. You know what? If y'all want to watch this in 160p, go for it. It's all the more crunchier. It's like those vibey videos where everything's like crunchy and staticky and everything. As a newly turned vinyl owner, I understand the crunchy feeling being good. I understand the appeal of crunch. Then again, I should probably clean my records, so that's probably why they're crunchy. They probably should be sounding that crunchy. But anyway, here they are. They're probably like, oh my god, Coco changed her clothes. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this cat girl with pigtails that looks like Coco but isn't Coco? 160p when I look, 360 when I actually watch. That's fair. That's a good plan because you can listen in on 160. Oh no, she's in the crunchy cult now. I'm in the crunchy cult. Now, I'm already into analog cameras and everything. I'm already into film because I like the crunchy film grain on it. And I do painting because I like the crunchy feel on the paper. And I do drawing because I like the crunchy pencils on paper. And now, I'm in vinyls because I like the crunchy music. I've been down here. You got film too? Hell yeah! I got some of my film processed recently, and I don't know what the fuck I was doing in those. It's just like the worst lighting in existence, and I use like these fun little flashes. Like my flash has like fun colors and stuff, so everything looks like insane. Some of them were in bars in places, but like the lighting makes it look like terrifying because it's got all red and shit. Film processing is so expensive nowadays. Is it? Is it expensive? Well, I guess relatively it is quite expensive. Because like the film itself is like the ones that I pay are like 30, no, 20 quid. No, what was it? I think it was like 25 quid for like 3 rolls of Kodak Gold, which is like pretty basic standard film, nothing too special, but you know, generally good standard quality for film. For 2 rolls, 50 bucks for 2 rolls. That's crazy. What kind of film are you using? And then I usually send my film over to this company that's really good like film processing, and they did a really great job the first time. However, my camera broke and the film got stuck in it. So I was like, fuck. So I found a film studio, like a local film studio in the city, and I dropped it off with them, and I was like, can you take my film out in like the dark room? And they're like, yeah, we'll do that. And then they process it for 10 quid. So I think typically the price is like 10 quid around here to process film. Fujifilm. Started cheap when I forgot the exact film. Have I seen Fujifilm while I was looking for film? I don't know. I might have actually. I've definitely heard of it, but I don't think I've actually looked at it when I was like buying it, because Kodak tends to be pretty standard for around here. It's easier to get. So the first film I processed ever was the lomography. Lomography. It was the beach sunset coated film, and it made every image, even the ones that were so shit, look so good. I'll send you some in a bit. Just remind me after stream so I can like dig them up, and I'll send you some of the pictures I took, because I am actually so proud of that whole film roll. They were so cool. It was while I was in Italy, so all the pictures just look really interesting and cool. even though one of them was like one of my friends in the bus, and he was just like, what? But it looks so cool because it's on film. An interesting story from that, by the way. I've told people before, but it was really fun. So when I took the photo, it was like full flash and everything, and this old guy on the bus was like, is that film? And I was like, yeah. And he was like speaking Italian, but like we managed to communicate somehow, and he was like, wow, that's so cool. And I was like, yeah, I love film. And he was like, I love film. And it was like a cool little moment. Film transcends all culture and boundaries. I know, yeah, that was a fun little moment. And I bought like a really nice camera too. So I have like, well, they're both expensive to be fair, but one of them is like a lot more rinky-dinky point and shoot. So I took all of my pictures in that one, but I also brought like a really nice camera, like one of those old Olympus, whatever it is. And I never used it once, but that's one that I showed up. I was like, yeah, I got this one. It's really cool. I'd never used it before in my life. I was traveling in Switzerland. My friend connected with so many people over film photography. It's a big thing in Europe. I think so too. However, I could not find a single shop in Italy that sold film. I went all over the place. Not a single place sold film. It was kind of insane. It was insane. Because I wanted to use the other camera, but I didn't get enough film to use that one. So I was like, well, shoot, can't use this anymore. So I went through the entire trip not using that camera once, but I did take a bunch of pictures with the other ones, so that's one I'll share with you. But yeah, I do think like Manchester and England definitely has a really big film photography scene, which is why there's so many places that process film locally, like not the corner shop really cheap ones, but like actual film studios and things. And they're all like indie and, you know, they work with like film students and, you know, like they're all like pretty good places. So yeah, I found out a new one that's in the city that's not too far to get to, and they seem pretty cool. They had a bunch of like these retro cameras, and one of them was a Kodak toy car, which was kind of crazy. It was like Kodak themed, but it was like a little toy car, and it was like mint condition in a box. That's interesting. All right, I guess I make toy cars too. Anyway. It's like, I want that. This will bring us straight to the Jatika heartland. Remember how you insisted the forest is green? I did what? Coco's like, what? It's raining! Where the heck? Guys, 1 second, it's raining. It's raining. Which one do we take out? Oh, that's cute. It kind of matches the outfit a little bit. Okay, let's... Wait a minute. Enable auto umbrella. That's so cool. Does it just turn on whenever it rains? That is so cool if it does. Oh my god. I'm ready. Right? That's so cool. Okay, actually, we're gonna get on our bikes. We can't use the umbrella. Oh my god. I need to get this motorbike checked, because that is some real bad exhaust. I'm actually destroying the heartland. This place is going to be filled with smog and pollution. And I'm through with this place. The path is quite steep, isn't it? Let's take our time and descend safely. Oh, oops, that's my fishing outfit. That's not what I meant to do. We're not fishing. Descend safely, huh? Okay. I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently, Bakuljaja cleared away the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. It's always one single tree that blocks everyone from going into a location, isn't it? That Cocolamoco single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of remarkable. Still, We ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. That's true. Wait. That's so cool. Ah, I didn't know about Auto Umbrella. That's so cool. I love that. Grass was dug to facilitate incursions into the forest. Intentions notwithstanding, you have to admire the dedication. I cannot see anything because it is so sunny here and it's so dark in the game that my screen is just completely black for me. Ooh! Whoa. It's really giving Satrol Marsh from Xenoblade Chronicles. What? At least I'm not the only one polluting this place. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Stone-to-stone communication. As you hold the paring stone in a soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Paring stones are natural magnets. That's a meteorite filled with iron, one of many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. The heterogeneous ether they emit causes surrounding flora to glow unique hues, as you can see. Ooh. Thought it was voice acted. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens. Ah, the drama be merciful. There you are. Oh, I love my little yellow outfit. Blue. It's all blue. Far cry from the upper forest, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamook can tell us about it. Please not a whole story. Please not a whole story. Keep running. We're almost there. It's so colorful. Wait, I'm gonna do something. What? Oh, BFM. Y'all don't mind if I change the music for just a second, right? Right. There we go. Now that fits. Oh, it's raining too! It fits perfectly. I was about to say that so far in the expansion, a lot of the maps kind of felt a bit like the big forest area in the base expansion or the base game. But this one is unique. This is also my first time visiting Mamook. I have no experience interacting with the locals, but given Hunmu Rook's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. Oh yeah, they're like super like reclusive, right? Ooh, I get a hat. Nice. Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that elector. 2 streets seems to converge upon this plaza, so I propose we split our numbers between them. Given Hanmuruk's guidance, I also suggest that we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Aaronville can come with me, Alizé can go with Cryle, that leaves Coco to accompany Cocolamoco. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, may our respective searches prove fruitful. Cocolamoco, we're supposed to go together. Where did you go? He's left me. He's left me in my brolly. This is such a cute look. I need to take a picture. Wait, I need like a really good... Ooh. No! Damn it. First G-pose. The first of many. Oh my god, there's different... No way. There's different umbrella poses? Get out of here. I like that one. That's cute. Why is it? Oh my god. No. Why are you doing this? How do I reset? And then we'll get some lighting in here. Not that one. I'm gonna use my mouse for this, actually. That's cute. All right, I'm sharing this in Jeepos for me. Okay, I'm satisfied. Let's go. Oh, I love the colors in this place. It's so cool. And it contrasts, I think it's because it's so blue. And I love how much it contrasts amongst my, oh my god, can you not? I love how much it contrasts with my orange yellow outfit. It's a very Coco complimentary place. Oh. They hate me. They hate me so much. I've done nothing. I'm just a little cat girl with my little umbrella. And my little coat. Please tell me you've had better luck. Nope. They hate me. No one will talk to you either. I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looked like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go take a look. A merchant wouldn't ignore us, surely. Let's see. Hello there! We'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Move along, outsiders. Well, we're just trying to find someone. The Dawn Servant Elector. Could you tell us where they are? Oh. Ignored. Well, we tried. Let's leave. How are we supposed to find the Elector if nobody will even speak with us? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city as quickly as you can. Uh-oh. Up there! Uh-oh.
Bested by a mere shade.
Can I?
Yes, Sorolcha. Papa?
Huh? Wait, Papa?
Not as you know him.
What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawn Servant as he was in his prime.
Oh. Is he the Elector? He's a pot?
The Channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamook and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Yolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
This guy.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed Elector. Zoralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
What? Damn. There's no way he's gonna go down like this. He wouldn't.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
Oh, Surrealja? Are we learning his motives? I didn't know he had motives. I thought he was just a side dude.
When Zoralja was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
So that's what happens.
My dearest child, welcome home.
Not this guy. That's his dad. That makes sense.
This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs. Come, show me your tablets.
What if he steals it and he's like, I'm gonna do the competition now?
What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy!
He got beat up. He got kicked in his ass.
No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
Oh my god, is that vulnerability I
You mean
see?
to tell me that you, glory of Mamook, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors? You are as useless as your siblings. A failure.
Damn.
Leave and never return! You have no place here!
I think I see why he turned out the way that he did. Aww.
Let's go, brother.
Aww. Aww.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Damn. I don't know what it was about that, but that got into my gut. He's not a nice
But
guy.
when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant.
What if we just
So
pretend this
come.
place doesn't exist?
Stand before me and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamook. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
Get his ass. Get his ass with Cocolamoco.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
Promise, I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Ooh. I think we should just get rid of this guy. Whoa, so Zoral just gone. The electors we have met thus far have all had their peculiarities, but each we felt would judge claimants equally. This Zorilja, however, seems set in his belief that only the blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawn Servant name an openly biased man elector? Worrying over Zorilja won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, that was the first one to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go meet her, hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? Oh my god, this place is all hills and slopes, isn't it? Dignified lady. Thank you for coming. My name is Milalja. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what was it you wished to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamook? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in the city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakuljajar is concerned. I am tired, exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truths aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakuljajar. You, A Jabral, inferior by all presumptions, triumphed over our two-headed champion. Well, this time anyway. Next time, might not be so lucky, but Kuljajar's just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. Seems to me he'd do better if he trusted his own abilities. He's desperate. He looked desperate. Other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mulajajar of the Silver Scales, for one. He travelled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. No matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe the blessed sibling's supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Tural under one rule, who in their eyes stands as testament to the tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Gulul Jajar's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character. In so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry. Isn't forsaking two-headed Mamulja going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. Angry Coco. Why is she so angry? There is a place that will help you understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. I thought this guy was an NPC for a second. Angry Coco. What will she do? She might even start painting on the walls. Heaven forbid. She would. She would be painting on the walls. She just draws like... She just draws something terrible on their door. Is that a meteorite up there? Aye, and judging by their attachment, that tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Milalja was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. It's so cool! Okay, I cannot in good conscience keep driving with that. There we go. Much better. Whoa. Whoa. It's not... Wait. Fuck, what's going on? I'm scared. I'm scared. A hunting camp, like as not. I'd love to talk to Mamulja's hunters and learn their ways, except they're probably gonna ignore me. The others have continued on. Let's catch up. thought it was gonna crash there. This is the place you wanted to show us. It lies just beyond this passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured I shall take full responsibility. Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed. Watch it something crazy like incest. That's why they have two heads. It's just a physical deformity. Like, come learn our secrets. Please put an end to this. It's too much. Actually, I should probably do this.
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Bird antelope? Bird peacock antelope thingies? Oh. Is he gonna yell at us for being here?
But cool Jaja.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
No.
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
She's got a nice voice.
Mother!
It's his mom! I knew it.
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamook. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
What have you done?
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are. Here. This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Mabunja. An infant.
What? What?
We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits.
What?
Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
No. I don't want to know now.
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibral was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born, one blessed with 2 heads and tremendous power. When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children, no matter the cost. Of the countless born, most die, trapped in their shells.
Oh.
Only 1 in 100 survive.
Oh. Yikes.
If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamook.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible! It's an atrocity we can never take back.
I mean, you didn't do it.
Those
think?
children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing. But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
Aw, I mean, it's not your fault. Don't use them as an excuse. Like, the bad things he did? I mean, he's not the one that started this whole thing.
I should never have been born.
Oh, this guy needs some therapy, like
You're wrong.
ASAP.
You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you are responsible for your siblings' deaths.
Yeah.
The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours.
Thank you, Cocolamoco, my girl.
Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Yeah. We'll kill that dad.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Tiral. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
take me with you.
Oh.
Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people, and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends the Hubico and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them. I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them.
He's a lot bigger than I thought. I don't know why, but I always pictured him being a little bit smaller.
Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuklama.
That's weird. Don't do that anymore.
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamook. We have much to discover.
When we rejoin the others, can we talk? I really hated him, you know, Bakul Jaja, with every fiber of my being. He tried to ruin Ihihana, sabotage us in the river, kidnap me from my keystone, release the most vicious Vidral of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. I get it. It's like the most, I don't know, I wasn't expecting something that fucked up, to be honest. I really wasn't. That's kind of crazy. Of all the villain stories, I was like, that's not what I thought. Does his pain justify his actions? He still needs to make amends. Coco's not having it. She's like, no, he's still horrible. That's fair. That's fair too. Well, I hear you, but Kultajal's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them, like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamook feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I voiced that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. Did I? I didn't attune! I'm a fool. We're just gonna have to drive all the way back. Oh, I'm getting so eepy. It's only 7 and I'm so sleepy. I don't know if I want to make a coffee or something. What do I do? The first bit of culture and history that we've had where they've kind of shown it through someone who's emotionally impacted on a real level rather than it is how it is. Yeah, I think that's another thing. I think it's like one of the first things that I'm like, oh my god, I didn't think this was the place that I'd be so invested in the story. But that's crazy. I was really just expecting like a slideshow again. But that was good. I like that. I really feel for him. Oh my god, no. Ah! I'm fine. It's fine. Dude, I don't even remember what the Giants thing was again. I don't remember. Oh right, theirs was the big bird. That's right. Nah, this place is crazy. Wow, these guys lucked out. Look, they got the prettiest place in the whole game. They got the coolest, well, not the coolest, the saddest backstory out of all of the this expansion's stuff. And they didn't even like specifically show us what happened. Like, we didn't see clips of them killing any children or anything like that. Or, you know, the people in the palace like having conversations about it. We didn't see any of that. We just saw the effect of it on Bakuljaja. Which is obviously the same effect as everyone else that was, you know, born into this village. Kind of upset by people being like, you can't go there, it's sacred ground, we'd rather die. Yeah. Is that for the bird place? I don't know, I'm half paying attention. I'm half awake right now. I need to attune. For the Giants, yeah, I don't remember half of what went on there, to be honest, so. Bakuljaja's scale represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people. We haven't a moment to lose. According to Milalja, Moksutural Zuj is an abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us the privacy we need. We must work quickly, lest Zurilja discover our intentions. Fortunately, Bakuljaja thought to give us some additional scales. We might cover more ground in less time. Everyone can take one and get going. Use them to gather as many people as you can. Scales? His scales? Oh, I guess we like show them to them and they're like, you've got a scale, so you must be chill. Coco, let's retrace our steps. Maybe this time we can convince the folk to lend an ear. She says, and then she walks away and leaves me alone. Will you talk to me now? Blessed scale. In an outsider's hands, what business do you have with me? We're staging a rebellion. Well, an assembly. Not sure what to make of this, but I'll go to Moksutural Zuja once. Y'all need to clear up all these routes. It's very hard to traverse around here. Scale, if the lesser trusts you, so will I. Go to the place. Wonderful! The esteemed Bakuljaja will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Moksutural Zuj as well. Apparently, there's an Ajul nursery to the west called Goal Magic Grove. You go see who you can talk to there as well. I'll meet you in Moxa Chiral's Zouge afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. Did I tune? I did. Okay. Leave this place. Take this scale and shut up. As a scale bearer, bringing me word of this gathering. Shall away. Ooh. Your enemy. Don't see me, don't see. Oh, fuck. There's so many glowies, I couldn't tell whether one of them was an enemy. Are these all the people that we got over? That's crazy. There's only 4 people. Where's Cocolamoco? That's a good question. Oh! Sorry to keep you waiting. You invited the second promise as well? Oh, well, body, need I remind you this right is a competition? Whatever advantage you're about to share with me, you want to utilize it to your own benefit. I've barely made headway in communicating with the locals. At this rate, you lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help. To complete the feat? No. Mamook has a problem I can't solve on my own. And you're the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the problem firsthand, the people firsthand, and the problem, so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well, I'm at your disposal. He's so cute. He's got a little kitty face. Everyone, thank you for gathering on such short notice. I'm Cocolamoco, third promise of the Tuliolal.
Promise? I thought you served Bakuljaja. You deceived us. What the heck? No, they did not.
No! Why is he voiced? This is making me sad.
The scales they showed you were mine. I entrusted them to the third promise and her retinue.
Why none of these outsiders?
Because Cocolamoco has won my trust. Now you will hear her words.
Finally, power's back. Welcome back, Saturn. Shit got crazy. Saturn, shit got crazy. I was taken off guard. This story has gone into a very different direction than what I expected. And I was just telling Flint, I have unexpectedly really liked this particular location a lot. And I feel really bad for Bakuljaja. Another thing I didn't expect.
Bakuljaja shared with me the truth about the blessed siblings, about the price you pay to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it's not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of the experience of its people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering.
You look so cute in that little coat. Sad lizard boy with tragic expectations and such a good voice. It's such a strong combo. A combo to break any Coco.
If any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that created Blessed Siblings' demands, I ask that you join us. Please, I don't want any more of our children to die.
Oh. You think we want this? We've got no choice. Only Blessed Siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we've got nothing.
That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain. Together we may find a new way forward.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. I know I was saying all that about them, but the shift in their personality is just so funny. I guess they got that from their mumsy, because their mumsy seems like the only chill person in this place. Together.
If she's trustworthy, then okay, I guess I'll speak with her.
It would be best if you withdrew, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence.
Okay.
You did good, Bakuljaja. See, I told you guys I loved him, and it was for a reason.
He was a good boy at heart.
He might have kidnapped people and tried to kill us, but deep down, he's a good boy.
Let's keep an eye out for Zerilja. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering.
Tancred and Urianger can do that. They can take care of that bit. And he stepped on tacos, but deep down. Actually, maybe that one's unacceptable.
Once we understand everyone's concerns, we'll be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure that they feel heard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, there's so many characters. Oh my gosh. I'm glad Koana agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much, but I'll support Mamook people however else. Just not with my brain. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. You will, girl. You will. Alright, Coco. Before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history. The Mamulja and the Jabral fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest. But due to infighting, Mamulja's forces struggled to make significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubigo and the Bunawa clans intermarried, and that's how blessed siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on blessed siblings. Probably just like word of mouth. Everyone's like, well, they're probably good. And it's probably seen as kind of a miracle birth since, 1 in 1,000 actually live. And when they do, they're really strong. Land was rich with ore, but the Yokwi did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. The meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made overtures to traders, we felt little to offer. Nothing would make me happier than to make a good life for my family in the place I was born, but that's impossible. So with the resources as sparse as they are, you don't have good prospects for trade, are you? As you'll have noticed, the forest is dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. Oh. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. Surely the ground must be so fertile though, right? Because it's a bunch of dead leaves. The only one that grows well is Najul, Jatica banana integrali. Try living on that and little less for a few centuries and see how you like it. Forest where nothing grows. It's not hard to imagine why you want to leave. Maybe you should try doing some experimental agriculture and make plants that are more adapted to this type of environment. Like in the rainforest. I thought that said Bellend for a second. I'm so tired. I thought that said Bellend Bunawa. Like, damn, okay. Those who've known only open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and for that, we must meet the might of blessed siblings. There have to be other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. Okay, that didn't really help him that much. Blessed siblings promise us more than strength. They promise us the sun. This forest is dark and inhospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Chiliolal, most of our people didn't even think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating. Enough to keep many of us here. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to fertile land above, where we might make a place for Mamulja to abide in peace and plenty. So, you desire fertile land, one that's all your own. I feel like that's what most of these guys have said, actually. They just want food. I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone has their own perspective, but all their concerns were about the forest. Dark, infertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder that people here wish for better land. And who better to get it from than a blessed sibling? It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can't provide what they need. You think the meteorites at least would have that value, but apparently not. Hold on. Didn't Aaronville mention something about the meteorites? That the ether they emit makes the plants glow blue? A rather significant physiological effect, I would say. If we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways they influence local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam of tree and meteorite. Amalgam, yep, just south of here. Determining precisely how they interact with one another may yield crucial insights. Everyone,
I really appreciate you for sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further, so please bear with us. We'll be right back.
Mommy was like, what if we just cut down a couple of these trees and then the sky will be open and you can grow whatever you want. Easy peasy. But it might be easier to just get adapted plants, you know, like experiment with plants, grow something that will actually grow with lack of light. Hey, if plants and animals can survive in like the midnight zone, then they can survive here.
It really is incredible how a tree could support such an enormous boulder.
The meteorite's etheric emissions are palpable, even from this distance. Seeing that again makes me feel more confident sharing a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with etheric affinity to these meteorites can thrive in the forest.
Moon is growing carrots. That's true. That's like, we can definitely come up with something.
If so, the gargantuan trees that created the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned Najul tree.
Indeed, I should like to analyze samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusions. However, I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor. Perhaps you and Krell could lend your expertise as well.
I'd like to join you. The etheric signature of those meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species may fare well here. You just want to study plants. You can just say that.
Oh, I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them the cursed forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like the blessed siblings are their only solution. How can I help? Want me to climb the tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you?
Yes.
There are plenty of fragments on the ground. It should be enough for our purpose if we gather about 5 pieces. Even better if those fragments are gathered from disparate locations. I will collect your pieces once you have them.
Here we go. It's when they send me to collect things that my sleepy brain is like, what if I just close my eyes? What if I just keep going, but I close my eyes and I'll definitely stay awake? What are you doing here? Oh, I sorted out the ticket, by the way. They rebooked everything, and they got rid of one of my connected flights. So now it's actually a more straightforward flight over, which is great. That's good. Everything is almost set. Soon, the Coco journey to America will begin. Yeah, less layover stuff, because not that I don't want to be in Dallas, but I don't really want to be stuck somewhere that I don't know anything about. Like, at the very least, if there's an issue between the London to, you know, where I live, then it's whatever. Because I can just get a train or, like, whatever else. But if there's an issue between Dallas and London, then it's like, well, I'm fucked. So it's a lot better this way. Oh, I'm so excited, but I have to save. I have to save so much and I'm really bad at saving. I ran into an old lady today who just started talking to me about opening an ISA account. And I was like, oh, I've done that. And then she was like, you think I'm crazy, don't you? And I was like, I don't know how to answer that. No? Yes, actually. Because you just suddenly started talking to me about opening an ISA and this isn't a cafe. But I'm not going to say that. Where is this? Just old lady things. It cannot be good for this car. Like, be floating around in the water. It's gotta be so rusty. There, I put my shards in my bag. Did you find your fragments? Yes. And they look just like crystal shards for some reason. Much obliged. Alphado, Kryl, and I will combine the gathered samples and conduct an analysis forthwith. Determining the wavelengths may take some time, but I'm hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit. I'll tell my sister to await our arrival at Mokhshul Chiral Zuj. Go and meet her there. We'll return with our results as soon as possible. Oh my god, I almost jumped in the hole. We done all we can. We must leave to Quan and the others. I don't know the first thing about those Charlene devices of his, but if they can be of help to the Mamook, I'm glad he has them. Let's hope for this. There's hope for this forest, Coco. I can feel it. Oh. I'll take that. I'm sure Zarilja would have choice words for us if he knew what we were up to. But his people are my people. I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawn Servant one day, I have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me, but Kuljajar's not least of all. Anyway, I'm sure Kona and the others will be back in their report soon. And soon is in 5 seconds. nerds. It's the nerd crew.
Good, everyone's assembled. In light of our news, I thought it only right to call the others. Thanks to the efforts of all, I am pleased to say our analysis has yielded many valuable insights. I dare say the prognosis is hopeful. Earlier we asked about the hopes you place in blessed siblings. Why they're important to you. Your overwhelming response was frustration towards the forest. Which, that's super fair. The lack of natural resources and inability to cultivate crops. In all respects, you struggle to build a prosperous home, thus your understandable desire for new land. But this would be unfortunate dismissal of what your forest it has uniquely valuable. The soil. Our tests have proven that the Jatika heartland is abundantly fertile. This is just a rainforest, isn't it? This may be surprising to hear, as you have seen crops fail time and time again, but we have discovered that the root of the problem is this. The meteorites scattered throughout the forest emit an unusual energy that greatly influences the development of surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive on this energy, like the Najul and the giant trees that create the canopy, but others, as you know, are sickened by it. Fortunately, the solution is simple.
It's super simple.
Across the salt in a place called Charlayan, there's a peerless collection of flora sampled from every corner of the world. Now that we know what energies are most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive here. I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via link portal. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order.
Oh, the connections!
Just as Orzia acquired the Popoto and tomato from Tural, so too might Mamook benefit from foreign crops.
Foreign crops. You mean we'd be able to grow more than Najula here? That's crazy.
Precisely. While care must be taken to choose those species that will not have adverse effects on the ecosystem.
That's true.
Your agricultural options should increase markedly.
Where did we get potatoes from?
I thought they were always native here.
Have they always been native here?
With the right crops, Mamook will have all it needs to prosper, both at home and in trade. Blessed siblings don't have to be the answer anymore.
And there's never a need to fight? Never a need to sacrifice? What? That's wild.
We can't change the past, but we can try to make the future better.
Let the old teachings end with us.
I know blessed siblings represent absolute strength to you. Letting go of that idea can't be easy. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything.
Show us promise. If there's another way for our children at our home, we'll no longer suffer in silence.
Sometimes we have to fight alone, but not this time. Did you say a few words, Coco?
Me speak. Okay,
In friends both old and new, you can find the light to banish the darkness. Evil Coke is still in there.
Friends, a perplexing notion for an outsider, but not unwelcome.
We said what we wanted to say. Now all that's left is to defeat my father's shade in the feet of the Brotherhood and clear the way for Mamook's bright new future.
Oh shit. Do not give us cause to question our faith in you, please. Live up to your word.
I will. After we complete this feat, be sure to tell Zeriljar the good news about his forest. I'm sure he's as eager as anyone to eat that tasty food that they'll grow here.
I'm sure he won't be at all upset by this.
Compassion even for the likes of him. Ugh, you continue to eclipse me in every way. This is a simple choice. We're counting on you, Cocolamoco.
Aww.
Cocolamoco's gone ahead to announce her readiness.
I never imagined the samples we so feverishly collected for the Exodus would find new purpose here. Oh yeah, we did collect it for that. Well... Sorry, those are my biscuits. You know, used for a good cause. Anyway, we should go meet with our comrades where Zeriljar made his own attempt. The final feat awaits. Oh. My phone is like, what? Let's do it. Let's talk to this guy. I don't want to talk to this guy. This guy sucks. He's just crinkling a biscuit packet to get digestive as he talks to you. Just like 1 second. I'm really hungry. I think this is gonna be a fight. Is this as me, Coco, or is this as Cocolamoco? I think it might be as Cocolamoco.
Someone's got to fetch Zeriljar. He should be here soon.
Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Let's go!
I am level 666.
Hell yeah. Why do we have the moon music? Isn't this the moon music?
Zeriljar, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamook and your people.
We know that they don't like
Is
you
that
very
supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamook.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're weak. We all are. Each and every one of us.
It's mind over matter.
But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe. Even Vali Yarmanda.
That's right, we defeated them. And, you know, save the world too. That's also a thing we've done.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
He's got stink clouds coming out of him.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her.
Oh. Is this a trial? Oh, no, it's not. It's an instance.
Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt. I see. In that case...
He's not a claimant anymore. Oh, shit! Oh,
it seems
shit!
I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate.
I mean, yeah, trust. There's no reason for it. I feel like, you know.
What are you scheming? Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps.
Took him this long.
Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me.
It's our sister.
You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne. This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
Oh, I like this. He's starting to grow on me a little bit. A teeny little bit.
I could always count on you, Kona. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might. Gulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise!
Didn't we already fight him?
Everyone ready? No hard feelings, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you!
This is him at his prime. Oh, that's true. Well, it's him versus, like, all of us. This is basically a mini trial, isn't it? Okay, everything is selected. All right, we're good. Let's go, team!
Bear witness to our resolve!
In the reason which guides our journey.
So
We're not
long
even
as we
real.
stand together, we're unstoppable.
You're just AI. You're like magic AI. There is no friendship or love or passion in you. Uh-oh.
These blaze sundered Baligarmanda scales!
I know this one.
Blades of fire rain. I have you.
Oh. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh no. Okay, guys.
Take that!
Damn it! Someone please heal me. Please.
What a chore. Ever hungry for battle. Go forth. Overbearing bastard.
I can't even tell who's saying these. Can't even look. I'm too preoccupied.
How is this?
Uh-oh.
Some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted.
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
I'm doing my
Now
best.
I'm gonna run my flames.
I'm doing like no damage, guys.
Not enough. But together, we shall triumph.
Why don't I have a limit break? Oh.
You're not alone.
Oh no. Why is this one gold and not blue? Oh no. Oh no.
We'll get through this!
I have your back. I shall assist thee. I know not who you are, but I applaud your tenacity.
Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Resolve the risen Kindle. By crimson wrath be sundered.
Everyone, get behind me!
Oh,
I've
okay.
got a bad feeling about this.
Will you have the strength to stand after this?
I don't know. 2 seconds. 1 second.
I will be the next Dawn servant. I will protect my people.
Yes, Cocolamoco. I'm using my shield too to help a little bit.
Is that the best you can do?
Impressive! But I'm not finished yet.
We will see Lamachi become Dawn servant. For Tuliyolang!
The dad sounds kind of like a fraternity dude.
Impressive, but I'm not done yet.
Or maybe a shonen protagonist. Maybe he's a shonen protagonist.
Right on the mark.
Oh, thank goodness. Maybe that's where she gets it from, yeah.
That's my old man for you.
Not the temper tantrum.
I refuse to accept this.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Who the fuck?
Erugadin? It couldn't be...
Tanqua! It's been too long.
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Cocolamoco.
What?
Tanqua?
Irish?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
That birth name being Ketenram, I presume?
Oh my god, his eyes are so blue. That's unnerving.
No! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
Pickled cabbage.
We
Yeah,
can talk
fine,
about
bro.
me cabbage
Get
later.
out. He does have really good hair. I've never seen a row like this.
Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat.
I can't with his voice. This is
To
killing
deny
me.
Cocolamoco her reward would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
We're not minions. We're friends. I am no one's minion. How
Comrades,
dare.
you believe a ruler should be reliant upon such?
Yeah.
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
Working with people?
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives. Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
Thank you. Oh my god. You... It's like we had to pry it from his dead body.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey.
Oh, you can come
Become
with us,
someone
Conan.
ready to lead our nation.
You can come with us. That's
Little
okay.
Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Kona. Thank you.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Nonsense. If you believe Woklamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but
Oh my god. He's gonna emote.
I am truly grateful to have met you.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
You've still malms to go yet, Woklamat. The rite ain't over till you find the city of gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
Oops. I wonder when Kryle's story is going to come into this. Probably when we get to the Golden City. I want to be there. Can we be there already? I want to be in the Golden City. Although, I do like this little place. This forest is pretty cool. And these guys, they're pretty interesting.
You brought everyone. We were just coming to you. We did it, Milalja. We proved to the Autarch that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship. Our friendship.
I knew you would. I was right to trust you. Fulfilled your promise. Now is our turn. You've shown us another way. That we can build the lives we've always wanted in our own land without sacrifice. They rendered his face too much for him to not have significant revelations. Yeah, but then I guess he was an important character in the storyline so far from what we'd heard. But, yeah, he's definitely gonna show up again. As equals.
Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. When you're not used to all the color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places that we never expected. Something that new may become something that you love. And someone that you hated may become your bestie. You never know unless you keep an open mind. While it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it.
Whoa. Coco's mind blown. Learning about outsiders will help us grow. What happens when you learn about us? About what we've done? Oh, they already probably see you as really weird, so they will not. I'm gonna burn that place down. For generations, our covenant has been kept secret, so it shall remain. The atrocities committed were facilitated by the Autarchs. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life, but I'll not suffer others to be damned alongside me. No one's being damned. Your life isn't forfeit. Last thing the city needs is more death. But Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long only to lose his father. Even though he's kind of the worst anyway, so I wouldn't be that sad if he died.
If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamook. Your community is waiting for you here in Tulialal.
We shall make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. This is your love? This guy? Girl. Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything. Bye. And we never saw them again. Oh, he's still here. You still owe me an explanation for that cabbage, you know. Cabbage? I didn't read that last bit. Oops. We won, I think. Road to the Golden City. Ooh.
This ain't no place for a proper chat. Me cabin's just north of the city. Blue Eyes Abode, as people here call it on account of me dazzling twinklers. He does have very dazzling twinklers. A bit unnerving, to be honest, but sure. Oops, where are we going? Up there. Blue Eyes Abode. Was it always called that? Maybe I just never noticed. Oh, merchants are— oh, they trust me, so they'll lend stuff to me now. Why did you choose to settle down in Mamook? They haven't exactly been welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on them. Though seeing how ye won them over, methinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I'm here at Galul Jajar's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept. Incidentally, to remind the real Jar of his duty as elector should he have forgotten it. My old man ordered you to stay here? That's no way to treat an honored guest. I'd say you're more than your father's guest by now. Oh. Didn't you see the sepulchre atop the Warcaws of Moor? Oh, that's right. Katenram was one of the names. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many battles. Valagamonda being one of them, but he and I are brothers. When your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. You trust in his judgment and his strength of will, even if that means you have to sit out on the occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond surrounded as ye by all these bright and eager faces. All these children. I do. My comrades are my strength. It's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, what I must continue to protect. And prove you're ready for the throne, Cocolamoco. Find the Golden City. I will. With these ones behind me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play. Is it through that door, or...? Especially since I believe I already have. Oh. It's right through there, isn't it? All by yourself? How? When? Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving unfair advantage to claimants. So when Mamook refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Ikbrox 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. You think Galuf's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, only the Yakhui who lived in Yaktel ever dreamt of those golden dreams. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. If Gerfurler's abilities are at all representative, the Yakhui are no stranger to the arcade, which means the dreamers of Eld owe their experience to their inherent qualities in their proximity to the city themselves. Here in the forest. Then all we need to do is search Yaktel from top to bottom, right? It would behoove us to try and narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mamook and make inquiries. While there, we can all take the opportunity to see any necessary travel preparations. When everyone is ready, let us assemble at the Aetheryte. This is when I would be visited by my ghost friend. But alas, I have no ghost friend.
You're Kakia's boy, ain't you? Who? She told me about you. She tasked you with finding the Golden City. I might even succeed despite my best efforts. I'd begun to think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Yeah, here you are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps. Cocolamoco's not the only one to have grown thanks to her comrades. We'll find it together.
Oh, Aaronville.
Was I ever that young? I don't know. You look like the kind of person that was born with that face.
I waited.
You waited for me? It seems Katanram knows my mentor, so we chatted for a bit longer. Alphino said to meet by the Aetherites. We'll see you there. I'll just teleport. Oops! Knocked my controller while I was teleporting.
The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. One would hardly believe that they were averse to aiding visitors. You won't believe how many Najul they gave me. All we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. City of Gold, here we come.
I think I can offer that much. Oh, what's he doing here?
I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Bilalja and Zorilja, you come to help us.
Wait. As a lecture, I'm forbidden from speaking about it, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints.
Then anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated.
Our people have lived here for centuries. There's no corner of the forest we do not intimately know, save for one. Do you recall the place I showed you where my son confessed the truth of our blessed siblings? The stone pier stands at the entrance of the sky-deep Canote, the final resting place for children we lost to our zealotry. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors. We may not have explored the deepest recesses.
Oh, that sounds morbid. I don't want to go there.
If the Golden City is in Yaktel, it may well be hidden there.
Will you permit us to search for it?
I have no reason to refuse you. No longer will they rely on blessed siblings or conceal the sacrifices.
Except didn't you say you were going to hide it from everyone?
It is a digital burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace.
I'm sure Bakul Dajar would appreciate that. We're here to offer any help if you need it.
Whoa.
Your father also visited the cenote, come to think of it. It was many years by now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him, a mage, I believe.
Oh my goodness. A mage?
Truly?
Dawn 7 did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph to the old Yaqui quarters.
Or the quarries.
They be mining.
The Golden City! It must be there! Let's go!
Depths of the sky deep snow.
Let's go. Thank you. Find the winged beast or two lingering in the descent. They'll carry you. I believe in you, Third Promise. You'll make a magnificent Dawn Server. Goodbye!
This is it, everyone. To the sky deep snow.
Oh my god, it's all the way there! Who did this? Who made this so far away? Oh, am I not taking out my umbrella? Because I got that. Oh, because I got that. That's why. I simply must have my umbrella out. Oh my god, no. I'm so sleepy. I cannot continue. Next time we go to the Golden City. Today, I go to bed. I've not been sleeping well this week. And that's on me. That's on me not sleeping well. I am gonna crawl into bed. I'm so tired. I'm sleepy. That tea did nothing. That tea did nothing except make me think I had a little bit amount of energy left. You know what though? We've done the challenge. We did the hard bit. I did the hard bit myself. That was all me. And I actually enjoyed the little story in this bit. I thought it was quite nice. Very morbid, but very interesting. I'm gonna set myself down here. Alright, there's no leading. Good night. I'm tired. Good night.